best companion planting combinations for a thriving garden. Hey there, fellow gardeners. I'm Pete, and welcome back to Eco Alchemy. Ever wondered how to create a garden that practically takes care of itself? Well, you're in the right place. We're continuing our companion planting mini-series with a super practical topic: the best plant pairings for a healthier, more productive garden. Get ready to discover which plants are best buddies, which combinations send pests packing, and how to maximize your garden space like a pro. Last time, we explored the why behind companion planting, how plants team up to boost soil health, kick pests to the curb, and create a thriving ecosystem. It's like setting up a mini utopia in your backyard. Now, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty specifics. By the end of this guide, you'll be armed with knowledge of the best companion plant pairings, understand why they work their magic, and know exactly how to use them in your own garden. And hey, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode in this series. Let's grow together. Let's kick things off with a classic, the Three Sisters method. This isn't just some new age gardening fad. It's a technique used by indigenous farmers for centuries. It's all about pairing corn, beans, and squash in a way that benefits everyone involved. The corn acts as a natural trellis, giving the beans something to climb. The beans, in turn, fix nitrogen in the soil, which is like a superfood for the other plants. And the squash? It spreads across the ground, acting as a living mulch to keep moisture in and weeds out. It's a perfect example of how plants can support each other, maximize space, and boost efficiency. If you're a tomato lover, this one's for you. Plant basil near your tomatoes, and you'll be amazed at the results. Basil not only enhances the flavor of your tomatoes, but also acts as a natural repellent for whiteflies, mosquitoes, and aphids. Talk about a win-win. But why stop there? Add marigolds to the mix, and you'll take your pest control to the next level. Marigolds release a compound that repels nematodes in the soil, which can wreak havoc on tomato roots. This simple trio of tomatoes, basil, and marigolds creates a natural pest defense system while improving growth and flavor. It's like having your own little garden security team. Another fantastic pairing is carrots and onions. Onions help deter carrot flies, a common pest that can decimate carrot crops. It's like having a bodyguard for your carrots. At the same time, carrots help break up the soil, making it easier for onions to grow deep and develop properly. It's a symbiotic relationship that benefits both plants. And if you want to boost pest control even further, add chives to the mix. Their strong scent can confuse insects and prevent them from finding your precious crops. Looking to keep your leafy greens pest-free? Try planting lettuce with radishes and garlic. Radishes act as a trap crop, attracting flea beetles away from your lettuce. It's like setting up a decoy to protect your main attraction. Garlic, on the other hand, repels aphids and other leaf-eating pests. This combination allows your lettuce to thrive without as much pest damage, giving you healthier, more abundant greens. It's a simple yet effective way to keep your salad bowl full. For gardeners growing peppers, planting them alongside basil and oregano is a smart move. Basil helps repel thrips and aphids, while oregano acts as a ground cover, reducing soil evaporation and suppressing weeds. It's like creating a protective barrier around your peppers. And if you want to take it a step further, add cilantro. Cilantro attracts beneficial insects like hoverflies and parasitic wasps, which help control aphid populations. It's like inviting the good guys to your garden party. A great pairing for cucumbers is dill and nasturtiums. Dill attracts beneficial insects like ladybugs, which are natural predators of aphids. It's like having your own personal army of aphid assassins. Nasturtiums act as a trap crop, drawing aphids away from your cucumbers. They also deter squash bugs and cucumber beetles, making them a powerhouse companion plant for cucumbers, melons, and even zucchini. It's like having a multi-purpose pest repellent. Beans and potatoes also work well together. Beans fix nitrogen in the soil, which helps potatoes grow stronger and produce bigger tubers. It's like giving your potatoes a nutritional boost. In return, potatoes help deter Mexican bean beetles. And if you want to add an extra layer of protection, add horseradish to the mix. Horseradish repels Colorado potato beetles, one of the biggest threats to potato crops. It's like having a triple-layered defense system. Strawberries and spinach are another great pairing. The spinach acts as a living mulch, keeping the soil cool and moist while reducing weed competition. It's like giving your strawberries a cozy blanket. At the same time, the shallow roots of spinach don't interfere with the deep-growing roots of strawberries, making them an efficient duo for small space gardening. It's a perfect example of how to maximize your garden's potential. A lesser-known but highly effective combination is asparagus and tomatoes. Tomatoes help repel asparagus beetles, while asparagus helps deter nematodes that can damage tomato plants. It's like having a mutual protection agreement. Since they have different root depths and nutrient needs, they don't compete, making them a great long-term companion planting pair. It's a relationship that can last for years. Companion planting isn't just about what grows well together. It's also about what doesn't. Some plants actually inhibit each other's growth. For example, onions and beans are a bad match because onions can stunt bean growth. It's like a clash of personalities. Potatoes and tomatoes shouldn't be planted together because they are both in the nightshade family and attract similar pests and diseases, which can spread quickly. It's like inviting trouble to your garden. As you experiment with companion planting in your own garden, keep track of what works best for your conditions. Climate, soil type, and pest pressure all play a role in how effective certain combinations will be. The more you observe and fine-tune your planting strategies, the better your results will be. It's like becoming a garden detective. In the next episode, we'll take this a step further and cover how to design a full companion planting layout for your garden. We'll discuss plant spacing, succession planting, and how to create a garden that thrives through every season using these techniques. If you're serious about building a resilient, high-yield garden, you won't want to miss it. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments, have you tried any of these companion planting combinations before? What has worked best for you? What challenges have you faced? Share your experiences and let's learn from each other. And if you found this guide helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the series. Together, we can create thriving, sustainable gardens that are a joy to behold. I'll see you next time. Happy gardening!